The army was always an option for me. That was always what I wanted to go and do. That was my ideal goal, but due to me not being able to pass my medical, that was never going to happen. All throughout A-levels, I never knew what I was going to do. So I was taking on any kind of work experience anywhere. My biggest job, I was a head waitress at a country estate. The manager sadly took ill at very short notice, and she kind of rang me and was like, hey, I need you to run this. It turned out to really, really love that job, and it was that job that made me think, oh, there's possibly something here, I could take this somewhere. Being quite a sporty person, wanting to go into the sports events industry, Beckett offered a sports events management course. So for me, Beckett was just then my first choice. That was really what I wanted to do. Big factor for me on the applicant day was the personal touch from lecturers, and one that stood out for me was Julia Calver, because she spoke to me for a long while about my options, because I was starting to consider events management as opposed to sports events management. For about a week or two, we kind of exchanged emails, and she was probably sick of me by the end of it, admittedly. I was just kept firing questions, and she was just very happy to answer them and help get the answer I was looking for, which was the fact that sports events isn't going to channel me down, but maybe events management was better for me anyway. It definitely confirmed that Leeds Beckett was where I want to be. I came and started on the events management course, which I was super excited about. I was ready to just get started, get in there. And then sort of halfway through my first term, we had a first sort of proper essay that we needed to write, and I just kind of had a bit of a panic. I ended up speaking to my lecturer at the time, Ian Lamond. He sat me down and was like, okay, we're going to meet for half an hour. We're just going to chat through the structure of your essay. And once I got chatting about it, I realised that I was trying to include everything in my essay, and it was only something like 1,500 words, so I only needed to really go into one thing. And basically Ian just really helped me structure my essay more. I came out of my first year with all firsts and a 2-1. I think that chat with Ian to start with had really helped me get my head around the structure of an essay, because I'd never done it before. So I'm now on my placement year with an international events management firm. We run conferences in high security printing and currency. After about 2 weeks, we went to Estonia, so that was a bit of a baptism of fire for me, but I really enjoyed it. Our next trip is to Madrid, and then we've got a bunch more lined up. We go to Abu Dhabi, Luxor in Egypt, and I think we go to the Bahamas end of next year, which is not a bad place for a conference. So yeah, it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm really excited to keep going with my placement year, see where it takes us, and then in my third year, really looking forward to specialising properly. And then out in the working world, those opportunities are endless. So I'm really excited to get out there and get it done.